Hey everyone, I'm Ryan.
And I'm Steve, and this is 60 Cycle Hum Ad Week, where we're not a buying, selling, trading, modding, fixing, breaking, reviewing, playing podcast. We're just a buying, selling, reviewing podcast.
That took more time than just to say all of them. Ad Week is where we do a small episode every day, all week long, and just tackle one ad because it's fun to mix stuff up every now and then.
Yeah, this ad is brought to you by Mojo Stompboxes. Go check them out, mojostompboxes.com. They have a huge selection of vintage pedals and vintage guitars. A lot of stuff that was like Japanese-centric. It's really cool.
Free shipping international from Australia through November.
On pedals, and well, it's not November anymore when this drops, but that's okay.
Shoot.
And $60 shipping on guitars.
Yeah. So go check them out.
International, yeah.
Coupon code 60CycleHum for extra special good stuff that will benefit us and you. This ad was sent to us from Josh Scott.
There's no coupon code.
Oh, shoot. Sorry about that.
That's okay. This is a rare vintage early 1960s Martin Dreadnought guitar shipping box original D28 D18 carton. Make up your mind.
Which one is it?
Sale is this vintage early 1960s Martin Dreadnought guitar shipping carton. Is it okay, folks? There's a rare and then there's one of a kind. We feel this box falls into the second category. We have never seen another one of these that has survived, and there are no photos of one online. You need to pair this with your mint condition early 1960s D18 or D28 to complete the package. This may very well be your one chance to snag one. This original cardboard shipping carton is in very nice condition for its age. It does show some separation among the edges, but is largely intact. One or two of the small flaps are missing, but overall it's complete. We've tried to capture all the issues in the photos. There are no major holes, and there is no water damage or any other funny business going on.
Oh.
This entire ad is funny business. A portion of the original shipper's label is still on top, but the address is long gone has long since been whited out. We are not sure why, but it is probably the most notable condition issue that can be found. What appears to be original packing paper is still in there and is included, of course. Shipping on this, due to the sheer size of the box that we have to pack it in, so it's a box going in a box.
Box in a box, yeah.
We have set it at $100 and will probably be more. If it's less, we will refund it. If it's more, we will eat the difference. Om nom nom. Local pickup, Huntsville, Alabama, is encouraged, or we can arrange delivery within a reasonable difference. That being said,
these details are getting boring, Steve.
Ryan, again, we cannot overstate this enough. You will probably never see another one of these. And if you do, it probably will not be nearly this clean. If you need it to take your guitar from mint,
it's going to be a dirty box if you see this again.
Museum quality, here is your chance. We sell more vintage case candy, paperwork, and accessories than anyone else in the world. So trust us when we say this. Do not miss out.
You know what? I have never told you this, Steve. I've never told anyone on the show, but I do have a vintage Martin, and I bought this box just because I can't wait to get this box in the mail, put my vintage Martin in its vintage case, and then slide that vintage case right into this vintage box and just shove it up in the attic and never look at it again. I mean, it's a good plan, right?
Don't even tell your kids it's there.
Yeah, I mean, this is the sort of like thing that just makes my neck hair stand up on end. Just imagine the completion of the journey of my Martin going into a vintage case and then going into this vintage box and then never being touched or played again. I can't wait to have this thing returned to as close as shipped condition as possible. Can you imagine a more valuable Martin than one that is in shipped condition, in original box? Obviously, it's easy to make fun of this. So go ahead, Steve. Go ahead and make fun of it for a little bit.
Here's the first question I have. In 1960 whatever,
yeah,
probably maybe 1962, when you bought a Martin guitar, did you buy direct from Martin? Did you not buy this from a guitar store?
Probably bought it from a store.
So you would not get this box.
No, it probably shipped to the store.
If I go to Guitar Center and I say, hey, I want a brand new flipping Stratocaster, they're going to put it in a case and they're going to give me the case and they're going to keep that box.
I mean, the guy who sold it to you is probably going to keep the case and tell you that there wasn't a case.
No, I'm saying at Guitar Center.
I'm
saying at a store.
Right. I'm saying they're going to short you the case.
Right.
Because they're
it's
shady.
So I'm saying, like, you wouldn't even get this box.
No, that's why it's so...
Nobody cares about this box.
That's why it's so rare, Steve. No one's seen this before because they all got incinerated. the moment the guitar was taken out of this valuable box. I can actually pitch to you a scenario where this would be worth $1,000. Do you want to hear it?
Hit me.
So, say you do have a Martin guitar that is valuable from the year this box was used.
Cannot be determined what box this year was used because there are no date markings.
Sure. So anyways, if you could figure it out based on the advertisements that are made out of shredded newspaper.
Oh, yeah, you could use that.
You got shredded newspaper in there?
1897.
What? Figure out which, guitar this would actually go with. You have that guitar. You are now selling that guitar. In theory, could including the shipping box with original shipping materials increase the value of that guitar over $1,000? That's the scenario I'm imagining where this might be worth it. Like, you are selling the complete set. You have the guitar, you have the case candy, you have the shipping box, and by spending $1,000 on a shipping box, you were able to sell the set for $2,000 more, $3,000 more. Who knows? The sky's the limit. $100,000 more for some.
All right, I'm just going to blow this up. This is why this is dumb.
Sure.
Right now on Reverb, I can buy a vintage Martin D18 acoustic guitar, 1963. This was a converted. We'll say it's converted. $3,400.
But it doesn't have the box.
Here's a
Steve.
1950 D18 from 1950. Again, $6,400.
It could have been $9,000 with the box.
Here is 1966 D18 for $2,500.
Imagine $2,500. Imagine if you had the stamps that were used to ship it, Steve. You could ask $5,000 for that guitar. No, this is ridiculous.
I'm looking at D28s now. I'm looking for a 1969 D28 for $8,000. So even there, like, maybe
what do you think the
1965 for $6,700? This is my point. Like, asking $1,000 for this box would make sense if it's a box from a 1957 Gibson Les Paul, where those instruments already run like $100,000,
and it's like first year run or something like that.
A box from that you could verify as a 1954 Fender Stratocaster box. I'm not saying that you should pay $1,000 for it, but I can see that because
it's in the realm of possibility.
You're already talking about, like, okay, this box is going to be 1/40th of the real price at $1,000. You're adding $1,000 of potential value.
Adjusting for inflation, cardboard boxes should be worth $600, $700 anyways.
All I'm saying is we're talking about an acoustic guitar, which, yeah, they're nice acoustics, but at the end of the day, like, you can go buy these acoustic guitars at like any vintage guitar store. They're all over Reverb.
Martin fan people are pretty enthusiastic, though. I'll use that word.
Sure.
I would not be surprised if this box sells to someone. Would you be surprised?
I would.
How much do you think the top end value of this box is?
$50.
That's a $50 box.
Maybe $100.
I bet you could sell that box for $150 to a Martin lover. And they'd stick it in their attic, and it would make them feel chills at night when they think about it, like, oh, I've got a vintage Martin box in the attic.
Yeah, I mean, I guess that makes sense. And going by that rule of like I said, like, okay, 1/40th. So now if you're saying it's a $4,000 guitar and you paid $100 for the box, now it's 1/40th.
Right. There you go. It feels like within the realm of possibility. $1,000 is insane, though.
Yeah.
Plus shipping. Come on. That is ridiculous.
Yeah. Why are you're going to, my bet, and it's what you got to do, I guess, but you're going to put a box in a box?
Well, people do that all the time already. This box came in a box.
Yeah, that's true. But that's a small box.
And there's a box inside that box. That's 3 boxes, Steve.
It's a box in a box.
All right. Thanks for watching, guys. Stay grounded. Big thanks
ya.
to Mojo pedals.com.
Mojo
Stompboxes. MojoStompboxes.com. Sorry for messing up your name. See you tomorrow.